Welcome back to Time for Rose channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you won't miss anything special. Today we're gonna interview Auntie Sarah, who's my aunt, and my dad. So we're gonna ask them questions and they will answer. Let's start. So first question is, what is your middle name and how did you get it?
My middle name is Jane, and I got it because it was very common in the 1970s for girls called Sarah to have a middle name of Jane.
My middle name is Anthony, which is after my father. His name is Anthony, but most people call him Tony.
The second question is, what is your Chinese zodiac sign?
I am the metal dog, and my attributes are that I'm intelligent, loyal, hardworking, pretty much all the good things.
Mine is Earth Rooster, and that's supposed to mean that I'm observant. I'm very happy being around a lot of people, but my negative trait is I can be overconfident.
And another one is that in the morning you have to say cock-a-doodle-doo.
Oh, cock-a-doodle-doo, yes.
Yes.
As a rooster.
Yes. Okay, that's just a joke. The third question. Can you tell me about a summer job or an after-school job you had?
Well, I used to milk cows on the neighbour's farm early in the morning, and sometimes on the weekends I worked in the bakery in town as well.
When I was around 14 or 15 in the holidays, I worked for our father in his factory, hauling around hay bales and bags of chopped lucerne. And then I think when I was about 16, I was able to go and work at the timber mill in town. And so I went and did that because the pay was better.
Earlier when we were at Pattaya, you said you hated milking.
I wasn't that keen on milking just because it was such an early start. There were other jobs I preferred.
Oh, yeah. Fourth question, what is your favorite place in New Zealand?
Well, mine is Mount Maunganui, and I love to go there every year for our summer holiday because it's a beautiful spot with a beautiful beach, and I love to climb up to the top of Mount Maunganui every morning and then spend the day boogie boarding in the ocean. It's a great place.
I would have to say mine is Central Otago, around Queenstown or Wanaka. I just love the mountains and the lakes and the climate there.
You both know mine.
What's yours?
Auckland. And you know why, you both know mine.
Because?
I like seeing my cousins.
That's a good reason.
And even though Snowflake can't come, when I go there, I can see their pet cats.
That's a good reason.
And Bella moved, right?
Yeah, but you'll still see her.
Yes, I know. But I don't know where she lives.
She still lives in Auckland. She just lives in an apartment in Auckland.
I mean, like, where in Auckland?
Oh,
We'll take you, don't worry.
yeah.
Fifth question is, which language have you tried to learn and how well do you speak them?
Well, when I was at high school, I learnt German for about half a year, but that's it, so I only know a few words. And I learnt French at high school and university, so I could speak pretty good French, but I haven't spoken it for a long time. And I also did Japanese at university, and I've used Japanese all through my career, so my Japanese is pretty good. And I learned a bit of Chinese when we lived in China, but my Chinese is pretty basic. I can say sorry, I don't understand, I'd like a beer, and I can give the taxi directions, and that's about it.
For me, I also learned German at high school, all through high school, and did a couple of papers at university. I still retain it a little bit. When I've been to Germany, I can kind of understand things and read directions, things like that. My strongest foreign language is Thai, which I continue to study every day. And then as I've lived in different places, I've tried to learn Bahasa Indonesia, Arabic and Mandarin, and I only speak a small amount of those languages.
And last question. If you could only eat one flavor of ice cream for the rest of your life, what would it be? And you can also add toppings if you like.
Well, I really like salted caramel and cashew flavoured ice cream, but if we can add toppings, then I've got to choose vanilla bean, because you can then add whatever toppings you want and make a different flavour but still have the same great vanilla base.
I would probably, if I could only have one flavour of ice cream, I would probably choose rum raisin. I think I could be happy just eating rum raisin the rest of my life.
And I have a question for you. Do you live in Thailand or New Zealand?
I live in Thailand, that's my home.
You both. I mean, you both.
I live in New Zealand.
And there's a question that you both need to answer at the same time. What is my YouTube channel's name?
Time for Rose!
Correct. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed to see my aunt and my dad in this video as well. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!
Bye.